Welcome everybody to Wolding Family Field here in Amherst, Wisconsin for the Central Wisconsin East Conference matchup season finale, regular season finale, and Amherst has a chance to end up taking the conference crown along with Bonduelle in this one. Brendan Retzloff joined alongside my partner in crime, Katie Lecton, for this one between the Shiocton Chiefs and the Amherst Falcons. Abby Daniels at the plate, starting this game off very early. Haley Pesky delivering a few strikes. 1 and 2 the count to Abby Daniels. Starting lineup looking like this. First 3 batters for the Chiefs as Daniels strikes out is Abby Daniels, Liz Pelkey, and Eve Surprise. The first 3 batters in the lineup for the Chiefs. Liz Pelkey at the plate now for Shiocton, and a strike catching the inside half of the plate. Amherst this season 16-8 overall, 10-3 in conference play. A half game back of the Bonduelle Bears for first place in the Central Wisconsin East, and Bonduelle wrapped up their season yesterday. And they finished with an 11-3 conference record, so Amherst has a chance to tie things and take it home, and another swing and a miss. The whiff rate from Pesky's fastball really increasing, and she's looking very good early. On Tuesday against Menominee Indian, Haley Pesky ended up pitching in that first inning, had a pair of strikeouts, and then that's all she had to do because the bats were out swinging for the Falcons. And a foul ball off the end of the bat, off of the top of the warehouse, and probably into the baseball field. We have the baseball game coming on soon around us here at about 4 o'clock. Mike Wendland's going to be covering that one on Zaleski, and a base hit going up the middle into center field where Chandler fields this one, but Liz Pelkey getting on first base for the first hit of the afternoon to bring on Eve Surprise, and in the on-deck circle will be Sydney Ritchie. I'll just tell you guys the rest of the starting lineup for the Shiocton team, led by Dawn Kahneman. The Chiefs, so Abby Daniels, Liz Pelkey, Eve Surprise, Sydney Ritchie. This one gets hit, and right off the end of the glove to Chandler. Throw to second is going to be made in time for the out. Really fast-paced game we have going on right now. So it'll be a fielder's choice for Eve Surprise there. But Sydney Ritchie now to the plate, followed by Mallory Oski. Then Haley Poppy, the pitcher in this one. Morgan Oski, the third base in this game. Then Abby Prostein, as well as Josie Erickson and Alexis Garcia in the flex. Called strike 1 here on Sydney Ritchie. The Falcons defensively getting right by the glove of Lassa, and a runner will reach. So runners at first and second with 2 away off of the single from Sydney Ritchie. But the defense of the Amherst Falcons, pitching's Haley Pesky to Sarah Breed. Behind the plate at first base, Allison Lassa. Second base is Kayla Orsing. And at shortstop's Presley Furcus. And at third base is Aaliyah Breed. And Furcus's throw to Lassa is in time for out number 3. And we'll take things to a break. You're watching Amherst Falcons softball on Zaleski Sports.
The Midstate Technical College Healthcare Simulation Center, in a partnership with Aspirus, is a state-of-the-art interdisciplinary healthcare simulation center. It provides specialized spaces and simulation technology equipped with medium and high-fidelity mannequins and other equipment to create complex healthcare training scenarios. Visit our website at mstc.edu/simcenter.
You know better when you see it.
right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes, it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
We are back, everybody, here at Wolden Family Field, here in Amherst. Brendan Retzloff joined alongside Katie Leckton. Here in this one today, Amherst looking to take home a share of the Central Wisconsin East Conference title. Final game of the regular season. And then it'll be playoffs, where Amherst will be hosting a playoff game against a to-be-determined opponent. In the box, batting first, Aubrey Chandler. Amherst starting lineup is looking like this. Chandler in center field batting first, then Callie Schulist in left field, then Haley Pesky, the pitcher, Sarah Breed, the catcher, Aaliyah Breed at third, McKenna Orson at second, Presley Furcus at shortstop, Allison Lassa at first, and Kayla Orson in right field. 3-1 the count. Haley Poppy pitching today for the Shiocton Chiefs. This one getting hit between third and shortstop, and it's going to be a base hit to begin the afternoon for the Falcons. Amherst continuing to keep gaining momentum with the bats. Had a 13-run first inning on Tuesday against the Eagles. And that game ended in 2.5 innings. Preparing to bunt, taking it back is Schulist. Amherst ranked number 7 in our Zaleski Sports poll. A really great softball team this year led by Dale Jastromski, doing a really good job with his girls. Poppy's pitch way up high to go to 2-1 on the count. And today's game is sponsored by Whitetail Properties. For the best in recreational and hunting properties in Wisconsin, call Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties. Just share your goals and Brian can tell you where and how to make it a reality. 715-213-4468. 715-213-4468. 3-1 the count. Pulling back on the bunt, and the bases will have runners at first and second. And that will bring on the pitcher, the ace. More likely an MVP on this team in the season, the senior Haley Pesky. A pitch going about 2 feet before the plate into the dirt for ball number 1. Pesky hitting this one right into center field, and the play is going to be made for out number 1. Making the play there is Sydney Ritchie. She didn't even have to move for that one. First pitch of this game was at around 3:53 p.m. 71 degrees outside. And we have a slight wind going from left field to right field. So any ball that's going to get hit on that left field side is just going to die. Sarah Breed The catcher at the plate. Taking this one inside. Sarah Breed on Tuesday ended up going 1 for 2 on her senior night with a run scored and an RBI. 1-2 the count to the senior. Poppy, the delivery way up high to even the count at 2-2. Amherst looking to take home a part of the conference title, and the ball goes into the gap for Breed. Runner running third and scoring. It's going to be 2-0 Falcons off the RBI double from the catcher, Sarah Breed. Chandler scored and Shula scored. That ball looked like it was just going to center field for an easy catch for Richie. But like I said, the left field to right field winds, I think, ended up knocking that ball slightly more to go towards the right field side, and it just went into the gap to make it 2-0. Aaliyah Breed now. The back-to-back sister combo duo in the Breeds. This one hit up high. It's going to be a tough play, and no play is going to be made, and the ball takes a really weird hop, and the pinch runner will score. And it's an RBI double for Aaliyah Breed to make it 3-0. This is the exact start you wanted to see if you're Dale Jastrzomski for this Amherst team. Last time these two teams played each other, Amherst was down by 2 runs heading into the bottom of the 7th, where it was 5-7, and then they scored 9 runs following that. And McKenna Orson delivering with a single to put runners at the corners now. Presley Firkus, the shortstop, will go to the plate. Amherst put up a 9 spot the last time these two teams played in that 7th inning to win it 14-7. 3-0's the score. Runner going to second, and it gets into the outfield, and another run's going to score. Heads up base running, and a great running decision right there from McKenna Orson. 4-0. Amherst looking to possibly bat through the lineup again. They batted through the lineup 2 times in a row in the first inning on Tuesday. And a swing and a miss. 0-2 to Firkus. Not the start you were looking for if you're the Shiocton Chiefs. Hitting Firkus on that pitch was Poppy. And Poppy really struggling right now. Amherst is just doing a great job, though, at just putting the ball in play and getting it out there. Make this outfield and the defense work. Allison Lassen now to the plate, playing first base. The 8th hitter in the lineup, and the runner going to second again. Amherst with a double steal, and a runner will score. 2 successful double steals in this inning from the Falcons. Five to nothing. Amherst really looking to deal some damage. Kale Orson on deck, the 9th batter in the lineup. And a swing and a miss from Lassa. Shiocton this season 8-12 overall, 3-10 in conference play, and a called strike on the inside. And last I thought she struck out, but that was only strike 2. She's still in the school year. Sometimes it's hard to keep track of numbers. Math can do that to you. 2-2. Pops it up into foul territory. Well out of play. Imagine if she hits a home run. Like, just thinking you struck out and then you come up to hit a home run. That would just be something pretty funny. And no, I'm not calling the shots. Full count. Lassa popped it up really high. Gonna be a tough play in center, off the glove of Richie, and this ball gets away, and Amherst is gonna score another run off of the error. 6-0. Lassa reaches second base off the error. That'll be an unearned run for the pitcher. Kayla Orson now drops the bunt. Poppy decides not to throw, and runners are at the corners. And guess who's back at the plate? The first batter in the lineup, Aubrey Chandler. And Shiocton wants to call a timeout, and Coach Dawn Kahneman and we'll also call a timeout. We'll be right back on Zaleski Sports. Welcome back to Amherst, everybody. A very interesting first inning we have seen so far, and we're not even done. Amherst with 6 runs scored with only 1 out here in the first, and they're all the way back to the top of the batting order. And Aubrey Chandler, her last time up, she had a single and a run scored. Chandler down the third base line. This one's going to stay fair. Runner scores. Heading to second base is Chandler with an RBI double. Never mind. This might have been called a foul ball. That was the longest call to ever call something foul I've ever seen in my life. Everyone was playing it like it was in fair territory. Orson gonna take second. 0-2 the count. I still don't really know what happened. Poppy's pitch hit up the middle, and it's gonna go right through the glove of the second baseman, and a runner will score. So Chandler reaching base on the E4 from Liz Pelkey. Amherst has speed on the bases. I would not be surprised if we see a double steal. The throw, a very scary one, to say the least. Amherst is getting hot right when they need to. Haley Pesky has been dealing with a hip injury for almost this entire season, says Dale Jastrzomski. And, I mean, the less amount of pitches that she throws, the more healthy she's going to get. And this is just the perfect time for it. She only pitched the 1 inning on Tuesday, and maybe she might not have to pitch too often here in this one today. just before playoff time. If you can get the ace healthy and the Amherst bats keep swinging like this, going to be a very tough team to stop. I believe that was a strikeout on a bunt call. So Schulist out on strikes. Amherst has put a 7 spot here in this first inning. Pesky, high pop-up, drifting towards the fence. Almost being able to make the play on it was Mallory Oski. Oh and 1, the count. Pesky hit it hard, down left field, and it's gonna drop. Pesky with an RBI double. As Chandler scores, it's 8-0 Falcons. So Aubrey Chandler has 2 of the 8 runs scored here in this game. And Amherst just looking to keep things going here in this first inning. As Sarah Breed goes to the plate where she had a 2 RBI double her last time up. Breed watches this one falling for a strike. Poppy really struggling here in this inning. If you're Amherst, though, you can't underestimate and release the foot off the gas pedal in a game like this, especially to go for a share of a conference title. And a swing and a miss. One and 2 the count. 2 away. A tad bit up high from Poppy. For those of you who are new here, thanks for joining us. And there's still a few seats available in the ballpark to go watch this game that we're covering, as well as seats to go watch the baseball game that's going on. Not too far away from here. Just about 500 feet to our right. Breed pops it up, calling it at third base to make the play for out number 3 is Morgan Oski. So that's going to do it for this first inning, a very long one. Only took about 6.5 minutes for Shiocton to bat. For Amherst, it took about 22 minutes. So 9-0's our score. Falcons rolling, trying to take home a conference title share. We'll be right back on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
At Blanker Construction, the focus is on building something great. Find a personable experience that understands your needs, followed by a customized interior and exterior design. Our project managers, carpenters, and designers on site are hard at work with only one goal in mind: building you the home of your dreams. When you're ready to build your new forever home, look to Blanker Construction, your custom home builder serving all of central Wisconsin. Find your inspiration online at blankerco.com or stop in on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Build something great with Blanker Construction.
Welcome back to Amherst for inning number 2 of this one here at Wolding Family Field. Haley Pesky entering her second inning of work against Haley Poppy. The battle of the Haleys Also, the battle of the Chiefs and the Falcons. 9-0. We thank our game day sponsors for this one: Tomorrow River BP, 3K Custom, JG Plumbing, HO Wolding, Amherst Telephone, Amherst Spiritware, Fleming's Cafe, OK Hardware, Amherst Family Foods, and Younger's Holly Funeral. Always appreciate their work. And a called strike 3 as the ace just keeps on delivering. Strikeout number 2 on the afternoon. Morgan Oski, a big swing and a miss. Oski playing third base here in this one today. Another swing and a miss. That might have been one of Paskey's fastest fastballs. A quick 0-2. Just missing off the corner of the plate to bring things to a 1-2 count. In just a couple of moments, we'll give you an update here on where teams are record-wise in the conference and what outlook we have. So in Shiocton's last game, they played against Bonduel and they lost 16-4. Bonduel ended up scoring 9 runs in that 7th inning against them to really put things away. But Shiocton, they had 11 hits in that game. So this Shiocton team, they know how to hit the ball. So their strikeout rates can't be too high. Paskey with a little bit of a change puts the count at 2-2. But overall in the Central Wisconsin East, Bonduel sitting on top right now. Amherst half a game back. Bonduel is 11-3 overall in conference. Amherst 10-3, followed by Iola Scandinavia, which I'm going to take a look at their schedule here and see if they have any more games to play. And this one hit to Orson, throw to Lassa in time for out number 2. Iowa Scandinavia's last game they played was against Watoma, non-conference matchup. They won that one 7-6. And Iowa Scandinavia has a game against Almond Bancroft coming up. So Iowa Scandinavia, they're done record-wise. It's impossible for Iowa Scandinavia to share the conference title. Followed by WIAA Fremont, who is at 10-4. And WIAA Fremont doesn't have a chance at a really nice play right there at first base. Just waiting on it was Allison Lassa as the batters are retired. 3 up, 3 down. Headed to the bottom of the second. We'll be right back on Zaleski Sports.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
For years, our Stone Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Stone Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Stone Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
Welcome back, everybody. Inning number 2, and the mental errors are adding up on Shiocton right now as Aaliyah Breed reaches base off of another error coming at second. Liz Pelkey. Reaching on the E4, drops a beautiful bunt. Is McKenna Orson, and the runners are at first and second. That was a thing of beauty right there. Orson now 2 for 2 in today's game with a run scored. Presley Fergus will have a chance at the plate here for an RBI. Fergus in the first inning got hit by a pitch and scored a run. Swing and a miss. Today's game is sponsored by Heartland Farms. No one knows potatoes in Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms. With roots in Amherst and now based in Hancock, this 5th-generation potato and vegetable farm produces many varieties of chipping potatoes and currently farming 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. Learn more about the best in the potato business at heartland.farm. That's heartland.farm. Setting for a bunt, almost hitting her again. The pitch rolls by, and both runners will advance on the wild pitch. Amherst looking to really widen the gap. A pop-up bunt, trying to make the play. It was Oski as she dives by and can't make the play. And the bases are loaded for Allison Lassa, a dangerous hitter at the plate. And it looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter for Lassa. As Sam Nguyen comes to the plate. We'll see if Nguyen plays at first base for the remainder of the game. Also a very dangerous hitter. Takes a cut at it right off of the storage building. Lots of her teammates call her Sammy. Sammy looking for a grand salami. That might have been bad. We're just up here to make some fun jokes. Pitch just missing for Poppy. Poppy doesn't want to give a big Poppy slammy either. That would not be good. Anyways, bases loaded, 2-2 the count, 0 outs. Uh-oh. This one hit back deep at the track, and the catch is made for a loud out number 1. It will be a sacrifice fly as Aaliyah Breed scores, though, to make the score 10-0. Nguyen was that close to hitting it out of the ballpark. Back to the Kayla Orson at the plate. Runners at the corners. Orson in her last appearance, she had a bunt for a single. Pops it up right to first base, and an easy play is going to be made by Mallory Oski for out number 2. So Ferkus still at first. And Orson at third. Aubrey Chandler back to the top of the order. Chandler hits it down the middle. It's going to drop for a base hit and an RBI as Ferkus slides into third safely and reaching second on a stand-up. We'll see if it gets ruled a double here. I bet if the throw was made to second base, she would have been toast. So I think they'll just rule it as an RBI single for Aubrey Chandler. It's 11-0 Amherst with runners at second and third. Pops it up. Oski with a really nice play made for out number 3. That's going to do it for the second inning. Amherst puts 2 more runs on the scoreboard. It's 11-0 here in this Central Wisconsin East Conference season finale. We'll be right back on Zaleski Sports.
When the last thing you need to happen does. One of our 16 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can keep you rolling and growing. Sherrill Tire and Service Center, your locally owned farm tire specialist.
Sherrill Tire and Service, keep growing and rolling with us.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
And we're back in Amherst, everybody. Our score is 11-0. Today's game is sponsored by Fleet Farm. Sign up for Fleet Rewards and get great deals sent straight to you. Plus, you'll earn points on every purchase made in-store or online. Sign up now at fleetfarm.com. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. Paskey pitching for her third inning. Josie Erickson at the plate. Pops this one up. Mile high. Orson to make the play and right for out number 1. Today's game is also sponsored by Bootleggers. Bootleggers in Amherst Junction is your perfect combination of great food and a great atmosphere. Browse through a wide selection of food and drink options and enjoy the best pizza around. At Bootleggers in Amherst Junction, it's what's for dinner. Capiche? I think Aaliyah Breed might have understood my question there, as she made a beautiful throw over the first to Allison Lass for out number 2. Liz Pelkey back at the plate for her second appearance. 1 for 1 in this one, had a single. First hit of the game for Shiocton. Pelkey fouls this one off the end of the bat. Into the backstop. Haley Paskey working on 2 strikeouts. 0-2. Pops it up. Calling on it. At second base is Orson to make the play, as almost a collision was made between, I think those were the Orson sisters. So that's going to do it for the top of inning number 3. Amherst looking to deal more damage. 11-0. We'll be right back on Zaleski Sports.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
As an athlete, there's one constant that remains the most important aspect of your game: injury prevention. Roberts Physical Therapy now offers the Pineries Running Lab, your one-stop running center focusing on working with runners to prevent injuries and enhance your performance. From running exclusive sports like cross-country and track and field to running inclusive sports like football, basketball, baseball, and soccer, let Roberts Physical Therapy's Pineries Running Lab meet you at the track, your home, or the field and help you prevent injury and keep on running. Call Roberts Physical Therapy with locations in Amherst, Plainfield, and Wisconsin Rapids.
Welcome back, everyone, to inning number 3, the bottom half of inning number 3 on Zaleski Sports in this season finale in the Central Wisconsin East Conference. Amherst really looking to make a statement. Pesky flying right into no man's land territory for a base hit. Pesky in this one, 2 for 3. Had a double in the second. And now that single as a designated runner will be in for Pesky as Sarah Breed comes to the plate. Haley Poppy's still at the mound. It looks like Amherst will receive a share of this conference title, but you never know. Still quite a bit of game left. Amherst needs to keep the foot on the gas pedal. And I'm sure they want to make a statement for all the fans and all the people watching that this team is legit. And their state aspirations are something within reach. 2-1 the count. Sarah Breed in this one, 1 for 2 with a 2 RBI double in the first inning and a run scored. Poppy. This one fouled off. Going towards the bleachers of the football and soccer field. I wonder when the train's going to be going by. Typically we see 1 or 2 train. I don't know. 1 or 2 train. Can't think of the word. Appearances during these games, and after that walk, another runner will come into the game for Breed as her sister Aaliyah Breed goes to the plate, and she's also 1 for 2 in this one. Had an RBI double in the first inning to score her sister, and a run scored. Drops a bunt, a thing of beauty to advance the runners to second and third. So that's going to be out number 1 off the sacrifice bunt. McKenna Orson now. Fergus awaiting on deck. Orson 2 for 2 in this one. 2 singles and an RBI and a run scored. There's the train appearance I was talking about. I knew it was going to happen eventually. This is what happens when I get to spend most of my time here in Amherst. I get to learn a lot more about the area and just get used to things going on, including the train. Orson looking to add more damage to the scoreboard. The wind is now kind of blowing from right field into left field. So anything that gets hit, and it's mainly going to be by righties, the ball will be flying. The wind is doing a little bit of swirling as I speak, and a big swing and a miss for a strikeout. And that's the second strikeout for Haley Poppy today. Presley Furcus wants to add to the damage. And that one looked really weird. This is a really long train. I was going to say the end of the train has to be near, and it just ended. Oh, and 1. A pop-up. Going to be a tough play, and a play will not be made. The wind's kind of blowing back from left to right now. And I think that's why that ball was just really tough to judge. When the wind is swirling like that, it's really tough to judge it as a fielder. And especially once it reaches that height that gets above the trees. Because that's when the wind is just at its worst. A few trees are swaying back and forth. Fouls this one right off the end of the bat is Furcus. Jastrzomski telling her just to put her arms extended out there and just get the bat on the ball. Don't try to go for something crazy. 1-2. And high cut at it for out number 3, swing and a miss. So Haley Poppy maybe getting things a little bit back into control. It might be a little too late for it though. Back-to-back strikeouts, 11-0. We'll stay tuned here for inning number 4 on Zaleski Sports.
Bootleggers in Amherst Junction brings a great atmosphere with a full menu of delicious burgers, sandwiches, and dinner options along with Friday and Saturday weekly specials. Bootleggers offers up a great variety of pizza along with a relaxing, unique Bootleggers feel both inside and out. Make dinner simple tonight and leave the cooking to Bootleggers on Highway Q in Amherst Junction. Stop in or call ahead 715-824-2929. That's Bootleggers. It's what's for dinner. Capiche?
The International Bank of Amherst is your personal independent community bank. For over 125 years, customers and friends from all throughout central Wisconsin have known that the International Bank of Amherst has been in the same place with the same great smile. Checking, savings, mobile banking, and providing you the loans you need to make your dreams a reality. It's always the International Bank of Amherst by your side. Come see the difference this local independent community bank can provide for you. Located right on Main Street in downtown Amherst.
Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Wolding Family Field, everybody. This ball popped up into left field, and it's going to drop. Foul. Lots of running right there from Callie Shoelace, who had to run really far to get to that one, and she couldn't get there in time. Eve Surprise taking this one for a strike to make the count 0-2. Haley Pesky, 2 strikeouts today in this one, but she's had back-to-back 3 up, 3 down innings. I think a double contact was made off of the bat there for Surprise. Oh, and 2. We'll try it again. Down the right field line, hook and foul. Just foul. During our commercial break, Billie Jean by Michael Jackson was playing, and we're having some fun up here in the press box. Called strike 3. Strikeout number 3 in inning number 4. Paskey's last 2 strikeouts have been strikeouts looking. But we've been having fun up here in the press box. I was doing my best moonwalk. Not sure how well I did it. I was laughed at, or she was laughing along, so I don't know. Score is 11-0. We have the baseball game going on 500 feet to the right of us. Mike Wendlandt covering that one. 4-3 is the score as Manuel is on top of Amherst. And a big swing and a miss from Richie. Richie in this one, 1-for-1 with a base hit in the first inning. Ever since Richie's hit, Shiocton has been held hitless. And a pop-up over to second base for out number 2 as McKenna Orson makes an easy play. Mallory Oski has to get something going for Shiocton to avoid the 10-run 5-inning rule. Need to put at least 2 runs on the board within these next 4 outs. Otherwise, this game will end and Amherst will take home a share of the conference title with Bonduelle. Pitch just a tad bit up high from Paskey. Pops this one up off the storage units. The sun's starting to make an appearance. A lot of the fans here having a good time watching some softball on a nice, beautiful Thursday afternoon. Where storms are in the forecast later, but it doesn't look like there's any unforgiving weather to be seen near. Just lays down the bat on this one. Leah Breed kind of shaking her head, a little surprised she couldn't get a grasp on the ball there. That one looked like it was very close to being fair. We'll try it again. 2-2 for Oski. Oski over to Orson. Really nice play. Letting the ball just bounce right off the chest and make the throw to Lassa for out number 3. 9 straight batters, 9 straight outs for Paskey. We'll be right back for the bottom of inning number 4 on Zaleski Sports.
The Mid-State Technical College Healthcare Simulation Center, in a partnership with Aspirus, is a state-of-the-art interdisciplinary healthcare simulation center. It provides specialized spaces and simulation technology equipped with medium and high-fidelity mannequins and other equipment to create complex healthcare training scenarios. Visit our website at mstc.edu/simcenter.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
And we're back in Amherst, everybody. Brendan Retzloff joined alongside Katie Leckton. Today's game is presented by the Par 4 Bistro in Highway 54. Par 4 Bistro in Waupaca for a wonderful dining experience with a full menu of delicious options. Perfect for date nights, family night out, or your next get-together. Come to Par 4 Bistro on Highway 54 in Waupaca. And by Pro Clean Window Cleaning. Pro Clean is Central Wisconsin's locally owned solution to keeping your home or business windows looking the way they were intended. You can finally stop neglecting those hard-to-reach windows and put some life back into your home or business with Pro Clean Window Cleaning, serving all of Central Wisconsin. Allison Lassa back at the plate. Her last appearance was in the first. She had a pinch hitter in the second, and this one dropping for a base hit. Amherst with 4 straight innings with hits. Amherst has 10 hits so far in this game. There's the second train appearance I was talking about. 10 hits for Amherst. 1 error. As for Shiocton, only 2 hits in this game and 3 errors. Kayla Orsing, she ended up getting a base hit in the first inning and then had a fly out to the catcher in the second, or in the third, excuse me. Or no, in the second. I thought I was tripping. 1-2 the count to the senior. Hits this one very hard. Got a nice early swing on it. Into the parking lot. She flies. We haven't seen many softballs get hit that far to the left. Two and two stays the count as Haley Poppy with another swing and a miss, a strikeout for Poppy. And in her last 4 batters, she's struck out 3. Aubrey Chandler back to the top of the lineup, making her 4th appearance at the plate today. Chandler down the left field line, foul. Chandler with 2 runs scored and 2 base hits and an RBI. Oh and 1. A called strike 2. Poppy's really finding her pitching now. Too bad she couldn't find it earlier. And a ground ball over to short, and it's going to get by the glove of Abby Daniels to put runners on first and second. And this one will be ruled as another error. An E6 fielding error. Still only 1 out with runners on first and second. Callie Schulist has a walk and a run scored. Schulist, the only batter in the lineup to not reach base on a hit. So we'll see if she can join the company, as that one hit her foot just before it bounced in the dirt to load up the bases. And Haley Pesky has a chance to put a golden goose of 4 runs. That one goes into the backstop. Lassa staying at third base. One and 0 the count to the senior. Only 1 away. This one almost hits the runner, which could have been an out, but 2 runs are going to score off the very hard hit ball by Haley Pesky to make it 13-0. And Haley Pesky has 2 singles and a double in this one today with the 2 RBIs. As Lassa scored and Chandler scored. Sarah Breed's turn. Amherst with pure domination, especially hitting in their last 2.5, 3 games, would you say? So in this game so far, 13 runs. In Tuesday's game, they had 16 runs. That's a total of 29 runs in less than 2 games. Watch out in the seats over there. Then, the game before that, where they played against Shiocton, they scored 14 runs. And if I can do math in my head, that's a total of 43 runs in not even 3 games. You talk about getting hot at the right moment, this is the team. This one popped up at short, calling on it, Daniels to make the play for out number 2. Aaliyah Breed will head to the plate for her 4th appearance. Aaliyah Breed, in her previous plate appearances, she had a sacrifice bunt, reached on an E4 with a run scored, and also had a single with a run scored. This one hit hard up the middle for a base hit. Rounding third and going home is Schulist. And it is 14-0. Make that 44 runs in their last not even 3 games of play. And an even crazier statistic, too, is they've given up 0 runs in this game. They only gave up 1 run in Tuesday's game, and then they only gave up 7 in the game before that against Shiocton. 8-44. That is just something befuddling. I don't know if there's a better word I can use to describe that. Just craziness on the offensive and defensive side from this number 7 ranked Amherst team. McKenna Orsend in this one has 2 base hits in her 3 appearances and a strikeout and a run scored. 3-0 the count. We'll see if she has the green light, and she'll just watch this one go by. 3-1 the count. And a big swing and a miss to make it 3-2 with 2 away. Another thing, too, Shiocton needs to at least score 5 runs in this next inning if they want to continue play. This ball gets hit right through second base, and a runner will score. And that's actually going to do it. We're going to end this game at 15-0. And Amherst has taken home a share of the conference title in the Central Wisconsin East. Always great to see the sportsmanship going on. So it's going to be a walk-off RBI single for McKenna Orsend. Really weird to say a walk-off when your team's winning and absolutely dominating. Just watch the celebration with this team. Dale Jastrzomski says his team's a family. Their whole team says that they're a family. And it's just something great to see in the season finale. Just absolutely heartwarming to see for one side. For the other side, a ton of defeat to deal with, but you got to give credit to the Amherst Falcons as they're going to be hosting a game here on Tuesday for the regionals, and it's going to be an exciting one. We'll send things to a quick commercial break, and I'll be interviewing Coach Jastrzomski as well as one of the players or maybe a few players from the game. But coming up next is the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds in Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. We'll be right back.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually, that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
All right, folks, welcome back to the Nasonville Dairy Postgame Show. Join alongside Sherry Conference champion, Amherst Falcons coach, Dale Jastrzomski. Coach, you guys put up 46 runs in the last 3 games. I don't know if you know that, and you've only given up 8. So just talk about that kind of statistic and how you guys are getting hot at the right moment.
It is so satisfying. We worked and worked and worked. We've even had practices where in 2 hours we never even touched a glove. We've just been hitting and hitting and hitting. We're still got a little ways to go, but these girls today showed up. This pitcher held her own against us a couple days ago, and we jumped on her right away, and we just stayed on it today. They did a great job.
So 15-0 final in this one. You guys had 14 hits, only 1 error in the game. Literally every single player contributed